I call tonight's meeting of the Dalton Select Board to order.
We clean up these timesheets a little bit.
Yeah, I did do new ones and I think he just likes his old ones. That's what he's used to. But yes,
They look like they've been copied and copied and copied.
they have been probably since Bob started.
So many dots on there now, it's hard to read it.
So nice to see reasonable legal bills.
Yes,
So this Department of Labor, do you need to talk about it in non-public?
probably.
The school board assessment basically stays the same. July,
Yes, it changes in January if it changes.
okay. I was thinking it was July since that's the end of their, or August since that's the end of their fiscal year.
No.
Jeff.
Talk about it later.
Oh, that's what you're referring to. Okay.
So is 550 the total increase on the sewer? Should more than that.
No, it was supposed to go from 340 to 550 for residents, but it went up more than that for us. Went up like 90%. Went from 174 to 318.
So with the solar panels, we have no highway department electric,
Yes, and we have a running credit on that
so
bill.
it should offset the others
Mhm.
on a,
Yep.
eventually, good. Can you redid the timesheets? Was it a different format?
I put both weeks on one. Similar to mine.
It seems like that would be fine. Maybe we could try to go and add him again, make copies for him.
Maybe we'll try again.
I think Warren's right.
Sewer tax warrant?
We were just talking about this went up like 90%.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And we have no control over how much it goes up, just whatever.
whatever Lunenburg bills us.
And they've not responded to the request to meet,
And
just like they didn't respond to when I asked them 4 months ago how much it was going up for us.
And on there, it looked like there was like 500 tied to equipment upgrades and things, but the
Yes,
rest is
that's,
just,
and that's always been that way.
yeah. So the rate per gallon has gone up? Or are we discharging more?
I don't know. We take the bill that we get from them and divide it by 28.
28 houses.
And the bill just had that 8,000 and something, 8,500,
Mhm.
no detail. Do people usually pay this in a lump sum?
Those that pay it, yes.
Because at Lunenburg in their letter talked about maybe monthly payments. Do you want to offer that to residents to try to mitigate this increase? Or-
We can, I mean, some people pay it in a lump sum, some people just make payments on whatever they have due. Some people don't pay it until it becomes a lien.
So what is it per household then?
314, 318,
$318.
up from 174.
That's a big increase.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say if you could reach out to them again and try
Reach out to who?
to Lunenburg. And you said you already did.
Yeah, I mean, I can put something in with the tax bills. They're printed and stuffed, but I haven't sealed the envelopes. Put something in the tax bills, just letting people know that, due to the increase,
Yeah.
you know,
Do that prospectively, or if people come and say it's a problem, then work out a payment plan with them?
if that's what you want to do. As a tax collector, I can write off up to $5 in interest. Anything over that is required to be approved by the select board as an abatement. So if you want to address it that way, we can do it that way.
What are your thoughts, Warren?
It's gonna have to get paid. I mean. Be able to talk to at least, what is it, the Lunenburg?
Say again?
I wish Lunenburg would respond to a request to talk to them, find
Yeah.
out why it's going up.
Yeah, I mean, all they said in the previous month's letter where they said it was going up was that they can't continue to function in arrears, and that hopefully the increase is temporary. So, I mean, that's just what they sent to all of their customers. We didn't get anything special.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. We're just kind of the centralized for everybody to pay for that, right? Instead of them billing each of them individually, it comes to the town.
Well, it comes to the town because the town's responsible, and then we invoice our residents.
I like your idea of then, lump sum or make payments if people would do that.
And should we tell them ahead of time they can make payments, or if they can't come up with a lump sum, then they'll come and ask for a payment plan?
Either way, I mean. Jeanette's dealt with it. She said some people have paid in
So, yeah,
full and some people pay as they can, so it sounds like people already know the deal, but they aren't gonna be happy that it's gone up.
It might be
Quite a
good
bit.
that we're acknowledging that
Yeah,
it's gone up and give them the option to make a payment.
yeah, it's a good idea. However, we wanna do that, do we send out a letter when we send out the bill, or?
You can do that, correct?
yeah, I can put something in there with the bill because it's about it's about the bill.
Okay. So can you do that as tax collector, or do you need something from us?
You just need to
We just need a
you
motion
just-
to tell you to do it.
Yep, you need to tell me what you want.
I motion that we approve and sign the tax warrant for the sewer. And because of the approximately 90% increase that's passed on to our residents, that with their sewer tax bill, the tax collector provides a letter saying that they can pay a lump sum or a payment plan over the next 6 months.
I'll second.
I would be careful taking it out to 6 months because in 3 months they'll get another bill.
3 months, thank you. I was thinking it was every 6, but it's every 3 months.
It's once a quarter, yeah.
Okay, so they could, if it's easier, they could pay it over 3 months.
I'll second with that amendment.
And what are you going to do about interest that accrues then? If someone opts for the payment plan, then interest will accrue at 8%.
But we can abate that, correct?
Yes,
Because the town is gonna pay the lump sum up front, correct?
yes, the town pays it up front.
And then the
The
reimbursement
residents
just comes to
reimburse the town. But it's just like a regular tax bill, it's 8% interest,
Okay,
so. If you guys want me to, I can. I can write off, as the tax collector, I can write off anything under $5 in interest. Anything over $5, the board has to approve as an abatement. So do you want to address that on a case-by-case basis?
I would say case by case.
Obviously, you're not going to be open to abating interest if they don't make any effort to pay though, correct?
Yes, I would agree with that.
I mean, because there are people who just don't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pay,
Yeah,
In the letter, should it state that if you pay 1/3 of the bill each month, the town will abate the interest accrued?
I think
If you pay by.
I think the more detailed we make it, the more confused some people are gonna be. I think, if we just say. We're acknowledging the large increase. You know. We attempted to get the information beforehand, but unfortunately we did not. And due to the large increase, we are willing to allow payments of this larger bill over the next 3 months prior to the next bill coming out.
And do we specify 1/3 each month?
I wouldn't, because if
Okay.
someone says, well, I'll give you 200 now and I'll give you.
Yeah.
I mean, some people might say, well, I can pay the 174 that I had budgeted and then I'll pay. The balance over the next 2 months. I don't want to dictate to them too much.
So are we clear on the motion?
Yes,
All in favor?
I,
Aye.
it's just individual sheets for everybody.
Yes.
yeah, it's just a
We do have to
copy of
sign
the,
the warrant on the top.
Yeah,
cemetery deed.
I make a motion that we sign the cemetery deed for the 2 plots.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So just sign here.
Yes.
Haven't seen one of these yet.
Two separate gravel warrants. So one of these warrants is a duplicate of one that we signed 2 weeks ago. This warrant that you're signing today is for Dumage because they were late in submitting their report. Per state statute, we are allowed to bill Dumage, which doubles the amount of taxes that they have to pay on their excavated material
Because they were late.
because they were late. In case you see the word Dumage on there.
I make a motion that we approve and sign the 2 gravel warrants.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting minutes from June 22nd.
Make a motion, we approve the meeting minutes for June 25th.
Thank you.
22nd, right?
Well, the meeting was supposed to be the 22nd. It became the 25th.
Okay.
Thank you.
June 25th. I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I only looked at the top. Non-public number 1 for June 25th.
I wasn't here for this one, so. I might have to wait till Eric gets back.
Okay, technically you don't have to be here, but it's fine to wait if you want to.
I just feel more comfortable.
Okay. Can I see that again? Because we have warned us being here.
Yes, you were here when we interviewed Justin Wentworth. Yes, you were.
But this isn't the interview, this is where we made a decision.
That's when we made a decision, okay, because it
Yeah.
says that we interviewed him, which I wasn't here for that one.
Right. But that,
You were here
You
for
were
the
here for the-
interview. She was on the phone. You and Eric were here?
no, one of them was not here. You were not here. You had a, you were-
That's right, you had a migraine.
He's not here on the 22nd.
but on the 25th you were. So that's when
And
we made
this-
the decision was on the
Okay.
25th.
Right,
Maybe that-
I'm sorry.
Yep. And the crucial thing is the decision.
Yeah, because it says on the 22nd. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Well, I will make a motion to approve the non-public on June 25th.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Nope.
No. Confusing me, Warren.
You're confusing me.
Meeting
It's good to
minutes
Pay attention.
for July 6th.
Remember everything.
It's okay, I don't either. There's just no way to,
No,
can't do it anymore.
I did see one spell error in this one. So we'll correct that and then we'll go.
Yep.
Make a motion to approve these from July 6th. With the minor spell approval.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Non-public 1, 2, 3, and 4 from July 6th. You don't like my 5?
I do. B5 vote.
When my fingers get ahead of my brain. Happening more often lately.
On, number 2, I believe I also voted to seal the minutes. So I can make this. Or am I remembering incorrectly?
No, you did,
Okay,
you did. I'm gonna keep you guys on your toes, that's all.
It's working, it's working. Make a motion to approve the non-public 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'll second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I moved a couple documents that need signatures. I moved them under my agenda, so we need to go back to those. This is just the employee rate of pay change for life carrier for the transfer station attendant. That was discussed and approved at the last meeting.
And that was on the 6th, right?
Yes. And the other document. Oh. And the other document is request to the trustees of the trust funds to reimburse the general fund for the $39,760 spent to repave the municipal parking lot.
And as I recall, we thought we probably would do this, but we didn't already approve it.
Correct.
So I make a motion that we ask the trustees of the trust funds to reimburse the town $39,760 from the paving capital reserve for the paving of the municipal parking lot.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's it for signature.
Okay. So we have the flooring, they're going to look at the moisture or.
They're
deal with
supposed to
the-
come do the work on Friday.
Good. How are we doing with the speed and traffic signs on Big Hill and Blakesley Road?
Warren and I met with Under Canvas last Thursday. And Jess,
Yes.
she had to go to their corporate office to ask for permission, and they did approve that. So I made a request to Adam to purchase the signs and the posts. And then we would get together as far as to go over placement. And then we'll invoice under Canvas for that.
Good.
They
For
were
the
all
ma-
for it.
material and time and labor.
Yes.
Good. Good meeting.
Yes. We talked about the payments for the transfer station. We talked about the delivery truck that was blocking Blakesley. They did not tell any delivery drivers that they could not deliver on their property. The truck driver was uncomfortable with driving under their sign and felt that he wouldn't be able to turn around or back up. So he's the one who refused to go into their property and offload in the street. She was going to contact that carrier and let them know that under no circumstances can that happen again. We talked about the signs, talked about the delivery. We talked about the use of Simons and Big Hill and placement of signs to hopefully reduce or stop that. And I did give her the August 5th meeting date for 7 p.m. And she did not confirm it, but I think she was good with it. She said
Sounded like it's,
she said it wouldn't be an issue, so I'll shoot her an email and confirm that.
And did we let the planning board know that we're gonna add this to the agenda, to their agenda?
No,
We should do that.
yes,
I sent something to the chair. I haven't heard back yet,
Okay,
so.
yeah, because it'd be good to let the members of the committee know so they can be thinking about
It
it,
sounds like-
remembering.
It sounds like the next planning board is gonna be a little bit busy,
I saw that.
so
Yeah, I'm seeing,
a couple emails back and forth, yeah.
yeah,
that's right. You said you were gonna mention it. So I said I didn't have to. So yes, Warren did that.
I did, I sent an
Thank you.
email, so I will
Yeah.
follow up again.
Yeah, sometimes Carl gets busy.
Yeah.
The North Country Council 10-year transportation plan?
I submitted it, submitted the same information that we had last year and just updated whatever needed to be updated. Which was really not a
there
whole
was-
lot. It was just different. I had to refill out the forms for the current year.
I should have printed it out. I think there was an article in the Courier where the North Country is getting something like $6 billion for transportation project, especially for flood mitigation, like for bridges and culverts.
Really?
Yeah,
All I heard about transportation was that AOT did not sign the 10-year plan.
this was separate money.
Okay, well, that's
Let
good.
me see if I can.
Because I've already been fielding questions about, well, since the governor hasn't signed the plan, does that mean our bridge isn't gonna be replaced? I'm like, you're asking the wrong person. I don't
I
know.
don't think that has anything to do with that plan.
I don't know. I don't know if the state has different standards for
Right.
FEMA as far as,
I would hope that's not the same pot of money, it's different.
as far as amount of damages. Like, because when the storm happened, you have to hit a certain level of damages in order for it to be considered FEMA worthy.
You know,
So I'm not sure if the state has to have a higher amount of damages or not. I just know that DOT was supposed to do the bridge and they're supposed to be subbing it out, so
I mean, it's not for another 2 or 3 years, right?
27 is, I think, what Eric said. They were supposed to start.
3 years after, that was.
So
at
they
the
said,
end- At the end of their window.
they said 3 to 5, so.
I know I saw it somewhere. I will try to find it and forward it to everybody. We don't have an update for the Conservation Commission since Eric is not here. Planning Board,
We have not met since last.
okay. And the same with the host community agreement.
That's put off till
sometime in the-
September.
whenever the chair decides we need another meeting.
Yep. The transfer station committee meeting, is that next week?
Next week,
Okay.
next Monday.
And to discuss at that meeting, we've got the report from Brian Patnell on suggestions for the transfer station. And I'm sure that Mike can give us an update on his progress with the transfer station. Transfer station scale grant, any luck on that?
I'm
Still looking,
looking, yeah.
okay. And no new updates. We know that the application was approved to proceed for the highway department truck.
The highway department truck, it's supposed to go to in front of the executive council. I think their meeting is next Monday or Tuesday. So,
Will they make a decision on funding?
they should.
Oh,
And
that's
so
good.
once it gets approved by council and the governor, then it's done, it's a done deal. So,
That's fast.
yes.
Faster than I expected.
Well, we sent him the package May 21st. So,
True, but I thought it'd be months and months and months, so that's
So it'll
good.
be approved then, but when do we see the money or the truck?
we have to spend it first.
Okay.
So
So as soon as it's approved.
we could
we'll
then
spend it.
place the order for the truck.
Does Adam have the specs of what he wants?
Oh, all that's already done.
Okay.
That had to be submitted
Okay. I was just, I
with,
thought so.
yep.
And what's the timeframe for delivery once an order is placed?
I don't know.
I know it
It's
wasn't,
going to make a difference in when the order is delivered.
yeah,
We probably won't see it until
Next year.
summer to fall of next year if we're lucky. Yeah. That would be my guess, unless they've been making them and they're sitting there, which doesn't usually happen. We'll see.
that's hopeful.
Find
Yes.
out in a couple weeks, so.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's good.
We should know for the next meeting, hopefully.
Okay, and for the fire tanker, we're still just waiting.
Yeah. We won't know anything about that until they talk about the 27 but federal budget. Would be my guess. We won't know. We might hear from a committee with some questions, but
Okay. So you're working on the invoices for the work being done this summer for FEMA
yes,
for reimbursement,
yes,
and we're still progressing with the FEMA repair and the mitigation work.
correct.
Good. Do we have any other new business or updates?
I did find a fleet mileage rate for a truck and a dump trailer combination. It ranges between 67 cents per mile and 81 cents per mile, depending on the truck. They talk about stake trucks. I was able to spend some time searching for what the categories mean, but I couldn't really find anything. So I don't know. It talks about doing a truck, the truck mileage rate, which they pretty much follow the IRS rate of 73 cents per mile. And then the dump trailer would be 67 to 81 cents per mile, depending on what.
So the 67 to 81 is for the dump trailer or?
Yes, the dump trailer,
Separate from the truck?
correct.
Okay,
So then what they basically do is they combine the rate, the
okay,
truck rate and the dump trailer rate. So that's essentially what GSA does.
okay, and so in terms of the size of the dump trailer,
They
Yes.
just talk about a 124 FG, H or J stake dump, which is dump trailer. But I couldn't find anything that talks about what the difference is between F, G, H, and J. I would assume F, H, and J are similar and G's may be bigger because the rate's higher by 14 cents a mile.
And is Mike's dump trailer big or medium or small or,
Kind of medium-ish.
16 yards, I think.
so that would be what?
I would say more medium.
Yeah,
So shall we take the middle? 60 cent, like, so
74 cents
yeah,
would be your middle.
Yeah.
74.
What does the town pay per mileage now? For just a truck?
We pay the IRS rate. 72.5 cents a mile, I think it is.
So I can make a motion that we reimburse Mike as transfer station attendant when he's using his truck and dump trailer at the IRS truck rate of 72.5 cents or whatever the current going rate is. We don't have to come back and and we reimburse him at the midpoint on the range for the dump trailer, which is set currently 74 cents. So the total would be 146.5 cents.
Yeah, it'd be $1.46.
I would ask to maybe modify that a little bit instead of making it person specific. Can we put whoever works for the transfer station?
Yes, yep, transfer station attendant
Yes.
or employee. We
That
could
way
add-
it's not
Yeah,
just one person. If somebody else is working there, then they would get the same rate.
Right, if they had the same trailer and
Yeah.
truck, yeah.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
That
No,
way we don't
okay.
have to go back and make a motion for it.
right. And if we tie it to the IRS rate, then we don't have to come back as that changes.
Yes. And with that modification, I will second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Aye.
Okay.
We have any other new business? Or something else? We were going to talk about policies.
yes, and I would say let's go ahead, but we're missing one. And I would love to not set policy with just me and you,
Okay,
but having him here would be, I think would be better.
okay,
Do you agree with that?
that's fine with me. None of them are urgent. They've been out of date for a long time.
Yeah. Your signature's on a couple of them.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
it's not too long ago.
Because she's been
But they're
around
public.
for a while.
Some of them though were like 2005 or earlier.
Some of them are pretty old.
2015.
Yep,
Any other new business?
no,
Okay, do we have any public comments?
no,
Sure.
doesn't look like it.
No.
We do have that one non-public though.
Yes.
And actually, we can add another one under legal as an update.
Okay.
So
And do we
two
have a
non-
follow-up? We probably have a follow-up on our non-public from 2 weeks ago, so we probably have 3. So
I don't know what that one would be.
personal. Noise related.
I don't have anything on that.
Okay, so we have personnel. and
Personnel and legal.
legal. Okay. I make a motion that we go into non-public for personnel and legal.
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
We're pausing the recording for non-public. Thank you. So I have a question.
We need to think, before we
I'm
move on.
sorry,
can
go
we
ahead.
do,
Yep,
about sealing minutes.
yes,
And I make the motion that we seal the minutes from all of the non-public sessions.
Second,
All in favor?
aye,
Aye.
So my question is, just in driving around town, I try to take different routes when I'm coming and going sometimes just so I can see what's out there, because otherwise who knows, right? And I noticed that someone poured a pad for some type of structure, and I believe it's too close to the road. How does that get taken care of in a situation where we don't do permits and you're not required to meet with the planning board to make sure that your setbacks are correct?
I think it should be brought up to the planning board
Okay,
with the address and then. If I don't know if they can send out anything.
I
They could
mean,
certainly send out something.
I would think so.
I'm not sure. That's always been a problem is we don't have the enforcement piece.
Yeah,
We just don't have that infrastructure here. Even when we had zoning.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get out with a tape measure or anything, but I'm like, it totally seems like a right of way violation.
So that might be something. Is it state or town?
Town
road?
road. Okay,
that'd be a question I would say for the planning board. I don't know what they can do or. There's gotta be some enforcement on the other end. If we have an ordinance saying you can't do something and it happens,
right,
gotta be some consequence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we have our subdivision regs. And
okay,
I'm trying to think how much those mirror state regs, because I think there's state rules.
with setbacks, yep,
Yeah,
And there might be something I'd have to pull out that, look on roads in terms of right of way. Right of way on roads is not clear, especially these old country roads.
okay.
To investigate like
Yeah.
way back. Carrie would be a good resource for that.
Well, I'll just send the information to the planning board and then they can do what they need to do with it. That was it.
Do we have anything else? I make a motion that we adjourn.
second,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye. Thank you, everybody.
Meeting adjourned. Good night.